Extraction has begun, and there is a separation occurring in your body system. It's time to get out of here, light warriors. This is the rapture, but it might not be what you expected. Grand rising, everyone. It's good to see you all. Let me know how the stream is going. Hopefully, we're still doing well. We're live, and we're going to break down the symptoms and the signs that we are going through a rapture, and we are shifting timelines. We are shifting realities, and we're actually having a separation that's occurring inside of us. And we have a lot to break down today, light warriors. So if you're just getting on, please smash the like button. It helps others find this message. If you're watching on the replay, I'm just giving everyone a few minutes to get on. And we have a lot to break down today. A lot of stuff over here today. And we're going to be breaking down the separation that's occurring inside of you. You're feeling it. And you're saying that I feel things that I've never felt before. And there's no turning back from this. You're seeing more. We're going to be talking about transformation. We're going to be talking about your sense of reality, becoming stronger, deep inside what's occurring, what you're doing, your behaviors to handle this. What are the symptoms that you're having right now? We're going to be talking about the multiverse. And we're going to be talking about Nikola Tesla and Earth Realm. Because this is not what we were programmed. We were programmed to believe something. We're in Earth Realm right now. We're going to be breaking down the quote from Nikola Tesla. Am I glitching? Hopefully I'm not glitching. How's the sound? Is the sound okay? So we got a lot to break down today. As long as our stream is doing well. There's been a lot of glitches, a lot of destruction. And as I shared yesterday, we're in the midst of creative destruction. Ben, thank you very much. I appreciate you, brother. We're going to keep going, and we're going to keep building, even if we're not here anymore. But the fifth dimension is not a place, it's a frequency. And Nikola Tesla said that we are the receiver, and we're tuning into a broadcast. And we'll have a new reality. So we're going to be breaking this all down, and it's my honor to guide you through this. A lot of people are saying what's going on right now, and you know, this all might be new to you. It's new to me as well. And there's a lot to handle. There's a lot to handle right now. And what used to resonate no longer resonates with us. So we're gonna start getting into it. So, and again, please smash the like button. And you know, if you're watching on the replay, leave comments as we go through these topics, because you might be experiencing this, and others out there are feeling a separation occurring inside of their body system. Let me know in the live chat, are you feeling a separation occurring in your body system right now? We all have a homeostasis, our body's life-maintaining condition. And we know how we normally feel. And in the past month, you're feeling different. You're feeling a separation. You are separating from the reality itself. It's hard to explain because we've never experienced it before. We have heard of the rapture. Many of you are aware of the rapture. Some of you are new to it. Some of you might have a subconscious program of what the rapture should look like. We're all experiencing it right now. We're seeing those that get left behind, and we're seeing those that are disconnecting. Extraction is happening now. It's true. Extraction is happening now. And we're being separate. A lot of times I shared with you, you're greater than the matrix itself because your vibrational frequency no longer resonates with the matrix. So there's so much change that's occurring. You're seeing more than you've ever seen before. You might be living in conditions and all of a sudden you're starting to see and realize things that you've never realized before. And you're feeling a lot of changes inside of you, right? So, like, especially like a month ago, a lot of you were feeling the heart racing, and it's happening in shifts. So you might be feeling that your heart racing right now, where a lot of us were feeling it maybe a month ago. And you almost feel like something is broken inside. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the comments. In your body, do you feel like something is broken inside? You can't really put it into words. Something is broken inside. We're disconnected from the reality itself, and extraction is beginning. Extraction is beginning. And you might be experiencing spells of nausea, right? And you're feeling like you can't sit still. I'm gonna speak a little bit about that, how you might be behaving. You can't sit still. You got to stay on the move. You got to stay on the move. You're going through a transformation, and this transformation is irreversible. And it's almost gotten to a physical level at this point. 3 years ago, I shared with you, warning, there is no turning back. Some of you remember that one, right? There is no turning back. This transformation is irreversible right now. And your sense of reality has been shattered. Your sense of reality has been shattered, and you can't go back. You cannot reverse. You can't reverse course. You can't go back the other way. We're headed towards the fifth dimension. Get on in, or hop on in. We're heading towards the fifth dimension. But your sense of reality has been shattered. And this is what you're probably experiencing right now. That nothing makes you happy. The things that you used to take for granted, the things you used to do, your routines and rituals, nothing makes you happy. You're losing focus and interest in anything because the entire reality was fake. And you're disconnecting from this reality. I'm reading the live stream right now. A lot of people feel this way. And let us know in the comments. And please smash the like button if this is what you're going through right now. We're going through a transformation that is irreversible. And you can never go back. They always say you could go back home. But this was never home. We're not from this place. If you feel like you don't belong here, it's because you aren't from here. If you feel like you can't fit in, it's because you're designed to stand out, light warriors. And I'm here to guide you through the rapture that we're all experiencing. A separation is occurring inside the body systems. So you're feeling that you're actually not in this world. I am in one of the biggest cities in the world. And I could sit here and say, there's nothing here. I feel alone in a major city. And many of you might feel this as well. You have this feeling that everything is dead. There's nothing out there. Even though there's tons of traffic, there's tons of all this stuff, but there's nothing out there. It is Gamma. Someone help me get out of here. Let's get out of here. I keep putting it out to the universe, but we have to be here during this extraction event. We have to be here. We signed up for this, even though it's not so easy. We're becoming stronger in the process. because we don't want to be here anymore, the fear leaves. So we're actually becoming stronger. Getting stronger, light warriors. You're getting stronger right now because the fear is leaving. It's true. You don't even want to be here anymore, right? Once you feel like you don't want to be here anymore, the fear leaves you. Through satanic programs, they pumped fear of losing things. You have to be so grounded in the physical reality. It's true. But once you don't want to be here anymore, your power activates. I share you time and time again. Once you have realized there is nothing left, you will fight. Right on cue. See? Once you realize this, many people want to go home. We all want to go home, but we came here for this. And there's not many places where you can get this. You could find your soul family during this extraction event. Extraction has begun. Extraction has begun, and you feel it inside of you. You're feeling something that you've never felt before. You can't even put it into words, but it feels like something is broken inside of you. And you've been shattered from the reality. And you're being extracted. This is the rapture. It might not be what you expected. Deep inside of you, you feel a change is needed. How many of you feel like a change is needed? We cannot go on under these circumstances, right? I mean, this is World War III. You know, we're going to tell all the children in the future. Some of you will tell your grandchildren, right? You're going to be saying, we lived through this time. Just like how my papa, my grandfather, told me his stories about World War II. Myself and all of you will share our stories about World War III. A spiritual war. Something different. It's going to be different. It's the same feeling, though. We're going through this together. Deep inside of you, you feel that a change is needed and it needs to be soon. How many of you feel this right now? There is such a deep feeling for change. You need this change. You need it now. You cannot go on under these circumstances. We're feeling something about to pop off. It's got to give. We will see this when Pluto returns, right? We're going to see it. You're very lost about this change, though. You're very lost. You're unable to realize what exactly needs to be changed and how to approach the change. There's so many aspects in our life, and when we go through them, we're trying to critique what is the main source. Is this what is making me feel this way? Is that aspect of my life? Very grateful for our Patreon community. If it calls you to join our Patreon, we have the 8 dimensions of wellness. We have 8 dimensions of wellness, and we have to sit back during this time period and reflect what is actually making us feel this way, and one of these things will go around the wheel. A lot of pressure, a lot of you feeling it. You're feeling it inside of you. So we're a little lost during this time period. We feel lost. We're unable to realize what is going to be changed to cause our entire life to change. It could just be a mindset. So as we go through this change, you're feeling these symptoms, right? You might be in the heart palpitation phase, right? The extreme anxiety phase. You might be feeling in the lost phase, feeling that there's something broken inside, not being able, maybe even to sit still. And I'm going to share with you a couple of real life stories with Uncle Mike to make you feel better, because we're all going through this as well. We have a human body that's going through supernatural changes right now. If you're ready for supernatural changes, please smash the like button. We'll learn something new today. Oh, we still have to break down Tesla. I'm going to put this all together for you today. You might not find this anywhere else, right? You might not. A lot of glitches. I'm seeing it in the chat. A lot of glitches, bumpy rides. We're feeling it. You know, I spent some time a few days ago with my good friend, also having a difficult time as we're going through this extraction event. He's experiencing the same symptoms and stuff that I'm feeling, and you know, we can't really, almost feel like you can't sit still. I got two shares for this one. You know, we like to go on hikes. He comes on the hikes with me. I take you to all the places, and he comes for many of them. And you know, he had an idea, because we couldn't sit still, that we were going to go to two places. So we went to one place, and you saw that video at Pirates Cove. If you're new to the channel, please click subscribe. Click the bell next to subscribe and select all, and you'll get all the updates. You'll see it all. I actually had an additional motivational video for you last night. Did you guys like that one? Did you like it? But we said we're going to go to two places. We went to Pirates Cove. We walked around, did a video. Then we got in the car. We kept moving all day long. Can't sit still. Went on one hike, got in the car, drove to another place. And it's a place where the lake is. It's a beautiful hike. I take you there a lot. And I want to share, you know, we were walking around the lake. And, you know, for time constraints, we usually do half. And then we turn around and we go back. And during this time, we were talking, and I was like, I didn't realize where we were. I was talking, and I thought we were still on the other side of the lake, but now we were heading back, and we already looped around, and I thought we were still on the other side of the lake. And I told him, I said, what just happened? And I can't explain it. I just lost track. I totally lost track. And, you know, sometimes we get into conversations and we lose track, but it was pretty deep, and it was almost like a loss of time. Like there was like a glitch. Like for a moment, it's almost like I went backwards in linear time and then forwards. It was an interesting moment. Some of you, let us know in the comments. Otherwise, they say this guy's crazy, right? Denise, thank you very much. I appreciate, and I'm grateful for you as well, Denise. I'll keep going. And that's, you know, that's what you might be feeling right now, that you can't sit still. And yeah, a lot of times that happens when we're driving, right? And yesterday, I finally had my washing machine fixed. Finally, another $400 down the drain, right? One day I'm going to talk about planned obsolescence. Planned obsolescence. They purposely make things to break on purpose. So it's you know, sometimes you say, oh, why is everything in this matrix? It's all corruption. It's called planned obsolescence. We'll talk about that. You'll learn everything on our everyday lives. Cindy, thank you very much. I appreciate you. It's my honor to do this. If you're learning something new today in any form, please smash the like button. So because of planned obsolescence, the washing machine broke. We had to dump more money out the window, and I was waiting for the repairman to come with the part that had to be ordered. A lot of you know all these parts. For some reason right now, you can't get anything. Why? Can't get anything right now, right? Wait all this time. So anyway, I was waiting in the house, and you know, things. It was late. Then it came. Then the appointment got switched, and I wound up having to sit in the house for hours during the day. I couldn't sit still, right? So I had to actually get out and do a quick workout, come back, get it fixed, and then go back out again. Almost the same thing. I rather just move. I had to move around. You can't sit still. because your body is feeling this separation occurring right now, and it's a lot. It's very overwhelming. You're feeling the separation from this physical reality because this reality that we were implanted in is fake. It's true. And our consciousness can go to different realities. And this is the rapture. And, when we think about going into different realms, Nikola Tesla said it best. And I'm going to share you a quote from Nikola Tesla. What are we living in anyway? What's the world? Is it round? Is it flat? We'll do a flat Earth and sphere Earth. Get a lot of controversy going on. It's flat. It's round. It's flat. It's both. It's nothing. It's a frequency. So I want to share a quote. And I honestly, I don't care what the shape is, but it actually doesn't have a shape. It's actually like a vortex. And a lot of people get triggered with this because they're taught that the Earth is round. It might be round, and it might be flat, and it might be a vortex, and it might be nothing. We're not even here. I'm not even here right now. A lot of portals, Kim. We're going through portals, and a lot of people get triggered by this. But I always, Nikola Tesla. Just like how a lot of you, might be shunned and slandered in today's society, so was Nikola Tesla. And I'm going to share with you a quote from the great Nikola Tesla that knew a lot about the electrical universe. And it makes us all question what's actually going on. And Tesla said, "Earth is a realm. It is not a planet. It is not an object, therefore it has no edge. Earth would be more easily defined as a system environment. Earth is also a machine. It is a Tesla coil. The sun and moon are powered wirelessly with the electromagnetic field, the ether. This field also suspends the celestial spheres with electromagnetic levitation. Electromagnetic levitation disproves gravity because the only force you need to counter is force, not gravity. Earth is a realm." And, we start to peel back the veil and what is really going on. A lot of us, we were born into a prison that you cannot see, taste, or touch, a prison of the mind of subconscious programs. Dolores Cannon said that we are the waves of volunteers, and this is a prison planet. Michael has come here to bust y'all out of prison. Yep. So Tesla called this a realm. What do you think it is? But, when we look at a system, Mr. D will come in for a minute now. What is a system in science? A system is a collection of structures, cycles, and processes that interact with each other. And you must have all three: structures, cycles, and processes that relate to and interact with each other to have a system. The system can be anything. Anything in reality will follow a system, structure, cycle, process. Think of the world. What are the structures of the world? What are the cycles of the world? What are the processes of the world? And Tesla spoke about the realm, the Tesla coil, a spiral. And we're starting to realize in nature, the spiral. The Fibonacci spiral. Who remembers that one, Light Warriors? The Fibonacci spiral. The Fibonacci spiral is within nature. So our world can actually be a vortex spiral, creating a realm. We're not even here right now. If you want to really dive deep, if you're ready to dive deep, please smash the like button. If we're diving deep, there is no solid, liquid, and gas. We're above. When we go beyond it, we go into the actual fabric, into the matrix. We're almost like Neo breaking out of the matrix right now. Solids, liquids, and gases only appear in the matrix as that form because of the vibrational frequency that they're vibrating on. So that's why, we're starting to learn. A lot of you see some of these craft. I like, when people get triggered and I say that, planes are obsolete. What do you mean? The technology, the Tesla technology has been hidden from the people, and I'm here to request that the Tesla technology be released to the people so that they can improve their everyday life. That's what it's about. Why not benefit humanity? Why continue to allow humanity to suffer? It's just a question. So, when we have anti-gravity, and we don't have to go far. We don't have to go far to understand and overstand this. All we need to do is turn to bees. Bzzz. Some of you remember one of my first videos, levitation. You want to levitate, light warriors? We all see levitation occur, and all we have to do is look at bees. The answers are actually right in front of our face in nature. Some people that are programmed into the matrix, they might get triggered. That's what they call it now, triggered. They say, oh, levitation. But bees are levitating in front of us. The bee's wings do not flap like a bird. They buzz, and they hit a frequency, and then that bee begins to levitate. Take a call to action. Look it up. Research bees and levitation. And I'll share that original video in our Telegram group. If you need a community, if you need a 24-hour group chat, why don't you connect on Telegram? We'll learn about frequency, right? And the bees hit a frequency and the bees levitate, light warriors. So a lot of people, they might get triggered. This guy's crazy. It's okay, though. Just like Jesus Christ in the end days, we have to take the slings and arrows. The serpents will come. Slander will come. Guilt and shame. They try to shame you. You like it, right? That's why I put on the full armor of God. Put on my teacher outfit, right? Put on the full armor of God, because this is a consciousness war. All we're doing is to teach. That's all we need to do. We're expanding human consciousness. And the rapture is occurring right now, but the rapture might not be what you expected. You're feeling a separation inside of your body, a physical separation from the reality. You've never had this feeling inside of you before. You're feeling that something is broken inside, and the connection that is anchoring you down to the lower reality has been severed. It's been broken. The light of Christ is coming. It's already here, and it will continue to pick up. It's known as the Great Solar Flash. Many of you that are getting this transmission have noticed, especially if you've been on this realm, if you've been in this realm for a while, you notice that the sun has changed. The sun seems to be more white. It illuminates things more brightly than it did when you were a child. You might be new to this. Some of you have heard this many times. Some of you are hearing this for the first time. Have you noticed the change? You have to notice the change yourself. I can't tell you this. The false idols can't tell you this. Only you can realize it yourself. Do you realize that the sun has changed since you were a child? Please smash the like button. Why don't you leave a comment if you notice that the sun has changed? No one can tell you this. You have to notice it yourself. And then we collaborate. So we say, oh, we're not actually crazy. The sun is changing. And then we're diving deeper. Ariki, thank you very much. I appreciate you. We'll keep going. Realize this. There are so many things. And this is a call to action. Guess what? I don't have all the answers, Light Warriors. It's true. Leave the ego at the door during the rapture because there's so much to learn. When you realize, when you set forth and realize that I don't know everything, say that today. I don't know everything. You just opened the door to the entire universe. It's true. But this is a spiritual war, and we're seeing that those that are rooted in the ego, they don't want to let go. And when they say, oh, I know everything, listen to me. We know the false idols. Listen to me. We didn't come here to bow down. We came here to create the reality that we want to experience. There is an extraction happening of this reality. You have tuned into this transmission because you are feeling something inside of you. I'm funny as well, Annette. I try to be funny as well. You know, it's not so serious. It's really not. It is serious, right? It's a very serious time. Don't get me wrong, but we have to laugh as well. Uncle Mike is here to pick up your vibration, and I assure you, each and every one of you is picking up my vibration as well. It's very dense where I am. Help me get out of here, Light Warriors. Get me out of here. But yeah, we have to make fun of ourselves as well. When we laugh, we can make fun of ourselves. When we can joke around, makes it better. It's true. But we're being extracted right now. Even those that, maybe were hearing this a couple years ago, they're starting to realize it. And my brothers and sisters, there is no hard feelings because each and every one of us have to awaken, right? Future proves past. And when I go into my past, I was programmed by the Matrix as well. And I was very blessed to be able to break free of the Matrix. Not everyone's able to break free. Some are born with a spiritual immune system. And we're the waves of volunteers that Dolores Cannon spoke about. If you feel like you're not from here, and again, I always pay it forward to those that came before me. Dolores Cannon, she reminds me of my Nana. Oh, she was wonderful. My Nana shared a lot with me. She knew I was going to be a leader. She knew a lot. But Dolores Cannon, if it calls you, if you're new to this and you haven't seen Dolores Cannon, we always pay it forward to those that came before us. And Dolores Cannon spoke about the waves of volunteers. We came here for this mission. And it's not easy. We're looking around and what's going on? And it's literally a matrix. And it's getting dense in places. In some places it's getting open. And we're going through a shift of realities right now. And there are different pockets, right? Pockets, new communities that are rising up, pockets of freedom, pockets of love and authenticity, pockets of lower vibrations. So as Tesla said, if you want to know the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. You have to be able to have the inexhaustible belief in yourself. And we will begin to manipulate the reality. We're all learning more about our God-given gifts that lie within our DNA. We're coming online right now. We're feeling the changes inside. And light and sound reception and transmission is the main focus and function of DNA. DNA activation. Many of you watch these videos, you watch these channels, DNA activation, right? But it's more than just a spiritual phrase. It is part of our everyday lives. And that's what we're here to do. So realize that an extraction is occurring right now. We're in the extraction event. Some of you know the rapture. There are many ancient texts that share about this time period. It's best to navigate this time period to be all inclusive to all people, to all cultures. And then you will see when you disconnect and you just look at energy and vibration, you will see it's all the same. The 144,000 are the rainbow warriors of the Hopi prophecy. It's the same. Dolores Cannon, the waves of volunteers are the same. It could be many years ago or just a few years ago in recent times. Dolores is looking down on us right now. And so is Nana. Nana's here, right? So, I'm grateful for those that have helped guide me to knowing what I needed to do. And an extraction is happening right now. The extraction is happening of your soul, your energy. I am not this body. I am the energy that operates this body. An electromagnetic current. You have trillions of cells. 1.4 volts, over 700 trillion volts of electricity is flowing through you. You have the energy of God flowing through you. God is trying to communicate with you. God is singing love songs, and many of the people are tuned into static. Start to awaken to the truth of reality, and I hope that this message is helpful for you. Please leave comments. All comments are welcome, even if you don't agree with what I am sharing today. Some people, they comment about the 144,000. It can't be only that. And that's what I said, kid. It's not a number of people. I don't know how many times I have to say it. I'm agreeing with you, and they're still writing. It's okay though. No, but everything is welcome here. This is a community, all inclusive. Doesn't matter who you are or what you do. We're different colors, classes, and creeds. We are the rainbow warriors of the Hopi prophecy. So take the time to realize what you're feeling. Take the time to process what you're feeling and realize that community is very important during this time. When I'm with you, especially in the live stream, sometimes I'm alone out in nature, but when I have this time together with you, I do feel so much better. Life is so much better when we're all together. We also need time alone to process all this information, to process all this energy. Spiritual awakening is not easy. I'm here not to be popular, to be authentic. And a lot of people, they want to paint a picture that spiritual awakening is unicorns and rainbows. Some people might even have a problem. Oh, it's negative. Oh, it's the truth. It's no one's fault, because people were born into the matrix of subconscious programs, and it takes a great deal of energy to break subconscious programs that are creating the reality. Your cells are listening to your thoughts. Neuroplasticity. We have to create new neural pathways in our brain. I'm a spiritual leader, a science teacher, a motivational speaker, and a life coach, all jumbled up into this wonderful mess you see in front of you. It's true. You can do it all. Do it all. And that's what the fifth dimension is all about. And I'm grateful for all of you. If you learned something new today, please smash the like button. Click subscribe, click the bell next to subscribe and select all. I would like to continue doing two-a-days, Light Warriors. 2-a-days, not only for the gym, 2-a-days are good for consciousness as well. It's time that we take care of both. Actually, all three, our spiritual aspects too. Our spiritual aspects embody both. We should be taking care of ourselves physically, mentally, and spiritually. And that's what we're here. Yeah. It's all grateful. We have to make fun of ourselves, Light Warriors. You know, no one's perfect. Start to realize what perfect means. Perfect. There was a fallen angel that was known to be perfect. And there are warriors that are known to be authentic. And authentic is the highest form of vibration, and perfect does not even exist. And that's why worthless pieces of trash, they're not even. But they hear us, though. They hear us. They're not in this dimension, though. Oh, yes. We know about perfect, right? Oh, be perfect. Perfect causes lower vibrations, tricks people. Oh, I have to be perfect. And then they lower their self-worth, right? This is a time period of learning self-worth. You are very powerful, not the false idols. It's tricking. It's tricking people to give away their power. So start to realize your God-given gifts. Start to realize who you truthfully are, and stop worrying about what people think about you. Just tell them, we don't give a shift, because we're shifting to the new dimension. Everyone loves that one. Everyone loves that one. So I'm grateful for all of you. Yeah, maybe I'll plan something for tonight. If you want more tonight, let me know in the comments. Let me know if you want more tonight. It's a full moon as I'm making this transmission. There's a lot going on in the world. There's a lot going on. So take the time to share this message. We're combining all aspects of life. Physically, we're here. Spiritually, there's a lot going on. Scientifically, there's a lot going on in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. So think about everything that's going on. We're actually moving to a more positive world. And it might seem very dark right now, but that's the birth. We're going through the birthing pains. We're birthing something new, and Uncle Mike is here to get you through. I'm just here to guide people on their evolutionary journey. And you're evolving right now. Some of the things scientifically were not what you expected. Some of the things spiritually were not what you expected. Some of the things you read about in ancient texts were not what you expected. But all we can do is share from what comes inside of us through God. You see, God comes through me, and God comes through you. Comes through our DNA, which is light and sound reception and transmission. And that's why there's so many attempts to block you from the light of Christ. How many times they told you to block? Put on sunblock. Put on sunblock. Get out. Rub those chemicals into your pores. Rub it in. Rub the sunblock on. It's true. But so much power can be activated when we're just sitting on a beach on a beautiful day. It's true. We're all beautiful, beautiful creatures of light. You are creatures of light. And it's even shown scientifically that DNA emits photons. Look it up. If you're learning something new, take a call to action. Look it up. We start to think differently. And your cells are vibrating. Every cell of your body is vibrating. We're putting it all together. And the greater and stronger we vibrate, the more powerful we become. So realize that we're going through a rapture right now. There is a separation occurring inside of you. We're separating from the reality itself. So please take the time to connect on Telegram. Grateful for those that all connect on Patreon. I have a lot in store coming forward, and it's going to be an interesting ride. Get ready for 2-a-days here. It's important for this this change that's happening. It comes through the people, and all of these technology, it's a tool, and it depends on how it's used. I choose to use it for the good of humanity, and it could also be used in a different form. It's just a tool. A lot of things are not good or bad. It is the energy behind them. Just like how Dr. Bruce Lipton said, it's the energy behind the words. Many false idols will lie straight to your face. They have no conscience. They're not like you and I. So remember what Dr. Bruce Lipton said, that language was designed to hide feelings. But as we move further into this new age, the age of Aquarius, this is the age of Aquarius, we could feel everything. And it ain't easy to feel everything. You see so much, it's unbelievable actually, but there's so much filth out there. It's hurtful. And I always share that meme. Some of you have seen that meme. The daughter is looking up to the mother, and the daughter says to the mother, "Mom, why are so many people sad? Why are so many people sad?" And the mother writes, "Because we're in a fake reality that tries to kill our soul. Something has to be done. And it can only be done through free will." It's true. So I hope that I'm helping you get through this time. If you haven't done so, please click the like button. It's really helpful. If you have a friend that's dealing with massive changes right now in any aspect, why don't you send them this video link? Help them get through this time. So, it's one day at a time at this point. And we have this feeling. That's why we're disconnecting ahead of time. You don't want to wake up, like I really woke up. We're going into overtime, Light Warriors. I woke up, several years ago, and you don't want to wake up too early. Some of you have been disconnected, or you woke up from the Matrix. It's not easy. This is fake. This is fake. This is fake. Everything's fake. Why is everything fake? Why is everything inverted? It's a question. It's a question. Why is everything inverted? Who are the controllers of the reality? Who are we? Who are the 144,000? Who are the warriors of the rainbow? Who are the light workers of the world? Who are the archangels? It's just a question. So take the time to realize that we are not of this world, but we're here to build a new one. And we still have to use all of these rules of the Matrix, technologies, and there's many changes that are happening, but there's two forces right now, and it's the 3D to 5D timeline split. It's the rapture. It's the event. I share many different terms. They're all the same energy, and I hope that's helpful for all of you as you continue to break free of subconscious programs. It doesn't have to be one way. It could be all the ways. It's true. It could be all the ways. I shared a great video on Patreon about that, Helen. So take the time to realize that you're disconnecting. There's a separation occurring inside of you, and you're separating from the reality itself. So I know there's a lot of craziness in the world right now, but don't worry about what's going on out there. You know why. We cannot control what is around us. However, we can control from within. Be conscious that the rapture extraction is happening now. Use this to raise your vibration and increase your electromagnetism. Life is so much better when we are all together. If you find this message inspiring or know someone that could benefit from it, please share this message. Share it out, guys. Dear ones, I am Michael. Find us in the 5th dimension. Have a wonderful day living your everyday life. I love you all. Yeah, there's a lot of crashes happening. There's a lot of destruction happening. But as I shared yesterday, it's creative destruction. And, take the time to digest all the videos on the channel page. And I'll be sharing more of the previous posts as they become relevant to current events on Telegram. I'll be sharing more on Patreon. And we're going to continue to grow. Well, I'm also sharing on TikTok again. TikTok is good to try to get more people to find us, find our family. We have to try. All we can do is try and put our energy out there, creating a new world. So I love you all. I hope that this message was helpful for all of you. Let me know if you want more PM videos too. 2 a days, light warriors. 2 a days. Hope this message was helpful for all of you. Have a great day. Namaste. Kid.